captured all the flocks and herds, and the people drove the livestock before him and said, "This is David's spoil." Then David came to the 200 men who had been too exhausted to follow David and who had been left at the brook Besor, and they went out to meet David and to meet the people who were with him. And when David came near to the people, he greeted them. Then all the wicked and worthless fellows among the men who had gone with David said, "Because they did not go with us, we will not give them any of the spoil that we have recovered, except that each man may lead away his wife and children and depart." But David said, "You shall not do so, my brothers, with what the Lord has given us. He has preserved us and given into our hand the band that came against us. Who would listen to you in this matter? For as his share is who goes down into the battle, so shall his share be who stays by the baggage. They shall share alike." And he made it a statute and a rule for Israel from that day forward to this day. When David came to Ziklag, he sent part of the spoil to his friends, the elders of Judah, saying, "Here is a present for you from the spoil of the enemies of the Lord." It was for those in Bethel and Ramoth of the Negeb, in Jatir, in Aror, in Sifmoth, in Eshtemoa, and in Rakal, in the cities of the Jerahmeelites. I was going to have Ken read all these names, but in the cities of the Kenites, in Hormah, in Borashan, in Athach, and Hebron, for all the places where David and his men had roamed. Let's talk about spoil stolen. David and his men had lost everything. Wives, children, and possessions. We think in terms of David because we're speaking of David, but it was all of his men as well. They lost wives. They lost children. You may recall when we talked, his men were ready to stone him. They were so mad because all of their things were taken and their families